We're going to explain how to fix the ModuleNotFoundError, no module named TensorFlow-Keras, error you might encounter when using DeepPoseKit. This error arises because DeepPoseKit relies on TensorFlow's Keras API, but Python can't find it. Let's troubleshoot this problem step by step. 1. Verify TensorFlow installation. First, confirm that TensorFlow is actually installed. Open your terminal or command prompt and type pip show TensorFlow. If TensorFlow isn't installed, you'll see an error message. If it is installed, you'll see information about the installed version. 2. Install TensorFlow, if necessary. If TensorFlow isn't installed, install it using pip install TensorFlow. Make sure you're using a Python environment compatible with TensorFlow. Often this means having a Python version that TensorFlow supports. Check the TensorFlow documentation for the latest compatibility information. 3. Check TensorFlow version. Sometimes older versions of TensorFlow may not have right single quote TensorFlow.Keras right single quote structured as expected. Sure you have a relatively recent version. You can upgrade using pip install, upgrade TensorFlow. 4. Virtual environments. If you're using virtual environments, recommended for managing project dependencies, make sure you've activated the environment before installing TensorFlow and DeepPoseKit. Activate it and then retry installing TensorFlow and DeepPoseKit. 5. Reinstall DeepPoseKit. After successfully installing or upgrading TensorFlow, try reinstalling DeepPoseKit. Use pip uninstall DeepPoseKit, followed by pip install DeepPoseKit. This forces a fresh installation, resolving any potential conflicts that might have arisen during the initial setup. 6. Check Keras import within your code. In your Python scripts, ensure you're importing Keras correctly. The correct method is import TensorFlow.Keras right single quote rather than something like import Keras. 7. Restart your kernel, Jupyter IDE. If you're using a Jupyter notebook or an IDE like PyCharm, restart your kernel or IDE. This clears any cached information or outdated imports that might be causing the problem. 8. System path. It's less common, but make sure that your Python installation's site packages directory is included in your system's path environment variable. This is important for the system to find the installed packages. 9. Conflicting packages. Rarely, conflicts with other packages can arise. If the problem persists, try creating a completely fresh virtual environment. Install only TensorFlow and DeepPoseKit within it and run your code there. 10. Consult DeepPoseKit documentation. If you still experience issues, refer to the official DeepPoseKit documentation. They may provide environment-specific or operating system-specific instructions. By systematically checking these points, you should be able to resolve the ModuleNotFoundError, no module named TensorFlow.Keras error and successfully use DeepPoseKit. Remember to replace any instances of pip with conda install if you're utilizing Anaconda or Miniconda.